Welcome to today's discussion. I'm Sonia.
And I'm Simon. We'll be covering some of the biggest business stories making headlines recently.
Let's start with SpaceX's latest move. The company has agreed to buy AI startup Cursor for $60 billion. The deal was revealed through a filing with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission.
That's a massive acquisition. What do we know about Cursor and how this deal came about?
Cursor is an AI coding company, also known as Enosphere. The acquisition is expected to close in the third quarter of 2026, subject to regulatory approvals. At closing, each share of Cursor's common and preferred stock will convert into SpaceX Class A common stock.
So it's an all-stock deal. How does the exchange ratio work?
The exchange ratio will be based on SpaceX's volume-weighted average closing price over the 7 trading days before closing. This means the exact number of SpaceX shares that Cursor shareholders will receive will be determined closer to the closing date.
That's interesting. SpaceX went public recently in what was called the largest IPO in history, raising $75 billion. How does this acquisition fit into their overall strategy?
The acquisition is likely part of SpaceX's efforts to boost its AI capabilities. With Cursor's AI coding tools, SpaceX can potentially enhance its technological edge, especially in areas like satellite development and space exploration.
Speaking of SpaceX's IPO, their stock has been performing exceptionally well. The company saw a significant surge in its valuation, topping $2.1 trillion.
Yes, SpaceX's stock soared 19% during its NASDAQ debut and continued to rise afterward. By Monday, the stock had climbed 20% further, adding $412 billion in market value. The IPO price was $135 per share, and it closed at $192.46 on Monday.
That's a remarkable jump. What factors are driving this post-IPO rally?
Several factors are at play. The company's strong market position, driven by its satellite internet business Starlink, is likely a significant contributor. Additionally, the anticipation of SpaceX being included in major indexes could lead to more institutional investment.
Inclusion in indexes like the NASDAQ 100 could indeed drive more buying. And that's already happening, with SpaceX set to surpass Amazon in market value. The company's valuation has been rising sharply.
Yes, with SpaceX's stock rising more than 8% in pre-market trading on Tuesday, it's on track to become the world's 5th largest company by market value. At one point, it was worth roughly $2.655 trillion.
That's an incredible valuation. How does this compare to other tech giants?
SpaceX is now positioned to overtake Amazon and potentially even Microsoft, depending on the continued rally. This puts Elon Musk's company in an elite group of tech giants with trillion-dollar valuations.
That's an incredible valuation. Let's shift gears to a different story. There's been a report highlighting the risks to Southeast Asia's energy sector due to the Iran war.
The International Energy Agency has released a report stating that the war in Iran has exposed major risks for Southeast Asia. The region's heavy reliance on oil and gas imports, particularly through the Strait of Hormuz, makes it vulnerable.
What are the potential consequences if the region doesn't diversify its energy sources?
According to the report, Southeast Asia could face a tripling of its energy import bill by 2035 if it doesn't quickly diversify. This could cost the region many billions of dollars.
That's a significant economic risk. What steps is the report suggesting Southeast should take?
The IEA is urging immediate reforms to reduce reliance on fossil fuels and diversify energy sources. This could involve investing in renewable energy and improving energy efficiency.
Let's move on to another story. There's been a leadership change at Big Basket, the online grocery platform owned by Tata.
Yes, Big Basket's CEO Hari Menon is stepping down, and Amit Nanda, an Amazon veteran, will take over as the new CEO. Menon will continue on the board and mentor the new leadership.
What do we know about Amit Nanda's background?
Nanda has over 20 decades of experience across e-commerce, consumer goods, and banking. He was previously the director of selling partner services at Amazon India.
This change comes amid some noise about Tata Digital's dissatisfaction with Big Basket's financial performance. Do we know how Nanda plans to address these challenges?
The company announcement mentioned that Nanda will focus on strengthening Big Basket's operations. With his experience at Amazon, he's expected to bring a fresh perspective to the company's strategy.
It's interesting to see how these different stories intersect. SpaceX's technological advancements and Big Basket's operational challenges are quite different, but both highlight the importance of strategic decision-making in business.
Absolutely. And the energy sector story underscores the broader geopolitical risks that companies across various industries need to navigate.
As we wrap up today's discussion, it's clear that these stories reflect both the opportunities and challenges facing businesses today.
That's all for today's episode. Thank you for joining us, Simon.
Thank you, Simon. It's been a pleasure discussing these significant business stories with you.
And to our listeners, thank you for tuning in. We'll be back with more business insights in our next episode.
Until next time, stay informed and stay engaged with the world of business.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.